And the West will start out with the possession.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And fans and so.
Greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
A three from Morant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And that one's good. Durant.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show. But you could still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Irving after the miss from lights out. Jokic with a screen on Morant. Irving kicks to Jokic. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's West now. The three from Davis. And the West hit again from deep.
And teammate to teammate on the assist that time.
Well, the communication between them, that's what we see every game during the regular season, and it's on display here in the All-Star week as well.
Now here's Levine. And James picks up the foul. That's his first. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Irving against Morant. Shot clock at 5. Jokic sets the screen for Irving. It's rebounded by the West.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's lights out. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine. Giannis passes to Irving. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And he's good on the three ball.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Morant dishes to Uzi. Jokic against Davis. That shot missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East. Jokic with this screen on Durant. Jokic high post. Down low. Morant with the steal. Here's lights out into the lane. And Tatum pulls it down.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
So it's the West now. After Zach LaVine missed from long range.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Giannis against Durant. Antetokounmpo passes to Irving. Lets it go from 11. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, it's just a matter of outworking the defense there by Giannis, beating them to the glass and sending it right back.
At the elbow, it's James. He dishes it to Uzi. Back to James. High post, KD. Just 5 on the clock. Floats it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Here's Levine, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Irving, goes up on the wing, and he connects with the jumper.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast.
Nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far, and Davis sends it back. And that's... Six on the shot clock. On its way from Irving for two. That doesn't go in either for Irving. The kick out to LeBron. Pass to Uzi. Three-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Lights out, Scott 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. The East trail by 6. Irving looking over the floor. And another miss by the East. Irving's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Good work there as it goes.
Boy, aggressive work on the glass, paying off for LeBron there. Tremendous effort.
And here is Irving. He's got 9. It's over Morant. Irving's shot is good. 11 points in the game.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
Now here's Levine, following the shot by Kevin Durant. A 3-ball, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Giannis.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Uzo kicks to Morant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The East trail by 3. And a wide-open look for Irving. Offensive rebound. Jokic passes to Tatum, and he converts the layup. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
To the inside. Some nice passing here by the West. And Uzo kicks to KD. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Irving. 14 points for him. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star game.
And it's good. 2 points. Lights out's got 7 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That one goes in.
You know, Jokic is a solid shooter from the mid-range, and he doesn't need that much space to get his shot off because of his size and high release point.
Now here's LeBron, banked in off the glass. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
here's Irving. Shot from 12. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Low block shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good.
Often get in this game, so good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got LeBron James. Devin Booker out there with lights out. Then there's Embiid. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And here are the East All-Stars now. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Back to LeBron. And he banks in the layup. James has got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Durant against Butler. Curry outside. The shot that time not on target. And it's the West taking it the other way. Uzo, good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Curry kicks to Harden. Butler on the wing, defended by Durant. There's the lob into the Kumbo, and stolen by James. So the wing on the left. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The East trail by 11. Here's Curry with the 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Uzo, guarded by Curry. Embiid dishes to Uzo. On the wing, Booker lets it go from deep, sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Butler. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You got to love that toughness aspect about Jimmy Butler's game.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Curry. Then for the West All-Stars, Anthony Davis comes in for Embiid, and it's Morant in for Devin Booker. Now here's James. He's got 8. Davis sets a screen. Morant with it. Now defended by Jokic. Here's lights out. No good that time. And the East now will go the other way with it. Harden outside. Outside Irving. Jokic with a screen on Morant. Here's Irving. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 11. Outside, KD. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Tatum's checked in.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Inside, here's Harden, and Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
James in the post. Giannis is there.
Yeah, way to play an attack ball.
Wide tonight, going 3 for 4.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Harden can't hit. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
So it's the West now. James Harden missing on the 3. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And it's Irving with the ball for the East. They trail by 14. Drops it in from 11 feet. Irving's got 18 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's lights out. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the pass to Jokic. LeBron grabs the miss. The West leading by 12. Here's lights out. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Lights out's got 11 points in the quarter.
That's his 3rd shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Giannis. Good ball movement here by the East. Tatum on the wing. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The East trail by 12. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go from 14. Jokic has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Morant right side. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Giannis with it. Picked up by Davis. Giannis outside. There's the lob into the Kumbo, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Great instincts from him.
And so it's the West All-Stars in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We'll get right back to the action when we return. 1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Levine is out there with Irving. Then it's Tatum. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jokic in at the center. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And Uzo kicks to Morant. To the middle. He's looking for James and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And man, can LeBron still get up at his age after all of those miles on his body in the NBA. Really impressive.
Levine passes to Jokic. And here's Giannis. From 8. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Levine. Morant outside. Over Irving. And that one's good. Morant's got 7. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Passes to Jokic. To the paint. Giannis dunks it down.
Well, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
And he drives in, lights out with the bucket.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The East trail by 8. Irving passes to Jokic. Over Davis. Jokic, no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Took him no time at all on that one. Lights out's got 5 points in the quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up.
And we know he's going to cash in most times.
That one misses. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the West. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 14.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Morant against Irving. James outside. There's the pick. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the East. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant against Irving. Jokic with the screen on Morant. Here's Irving. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
The West leading by 9. It's Sombad to Tacumbo. One-on-one here. No good that time. Durant with some nice D. Uzo, the pass to Durant. Some nice passing here by the West. James kicks to Uzo. Back to James. Over Tatum. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got 13.
You know, LeBron's a very efficient shooter from mid-range, in my opinion. I like when he takes advantage of that area of the floor.
Irving against Morant. Shoots from the line. Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Jokic has gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Uzo, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
The East trail by 11. Irving with it. 20 points for him. Launches it. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lights out, misses. And the East has possession. Antetokounmpo passes to Tatum. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo up high to stop the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now the pass to Uzi. Durant trying to break through, and he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Lights Out. Lights Out's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the West All-Stars. Levine finds Giannis. Irving with the ball. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got 22 points.
Oh, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game, and I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And some changes here for the East. Paul George comes in for Jason Tatum. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Levine. Now here's LeBron, 13 points in the game. Davis with it. He's picked up by Irving. LeBron passes to Uzi. Morant outside. Shot clock at 3. Pass to Davis for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the 3 off target. The West leading by 10. Davis, the pass to Uzi. Outside for Durant. From the arc. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now here's Irving. 22 points for him. Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. They get it again. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Irving following the basket by LeBron James. Back to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 24.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
Here's Uzi. He's got 26. Trying to get open as Davis. Lights out with the bucket. 28 points for him.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Right side Irving lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And George gets it to go.
PG's really refined his three-point shooting. He's an absolute laser now from distance, and that's a big part of his offense.
Inside, and Morant throws it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
The East trail by 14. Outside, George. Jokic sets the screen for George. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
And the East All-Stars call time here. Butler, he's checked in for the East. Curry comes in for Kyrie Irving. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kevin Durant. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for LeBron. And it's Booker in for John Morant. Here's Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Jokic, good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Really well done there by Butler on the pass. He's a guy who demands the best from himself and the best from his teammates.
Now here's Leonard. Hits the close-range jumper. Leonard's got 8 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Mitchell looking it over. To the middle. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Embiid. Passes it to Leonard. He kicks it to Uza. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway.
Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
The East trail by 19. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis' teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
Giannis against Towns. Yep, that one goes in there.
When
you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
James Harden, he's checked in for the East.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cats is generally among the best in the league.
For 3, Mitchell, and another 3 from the East.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Towns, the pass to Uza, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Outside Curry. 1:11 left in the 3rd. Harden finds Giannis. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Mitchell. No good with the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from lights out. Here's Curry with the 3. The shot missing. And the West will go the other way with it. Booker against Giannis. First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 36 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Butler. Looking to end the run, and slam dunk by Butler.
2 noisy points from a noisy guy. Butler has so much passion, and he chirps out there a little bit, and yet his team feeds off of that.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him. He hits it from 9. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there.
The defender to...
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Nice game.